Well, look who's early. No one's actually here to hear me say that. I just realized, except for the people on the playback, who have no idea whether I'm here early or not. It doesn't matter to them. But I'm 7 minutes early. That's right. No big deal. Let's get a tweet out so we can get started here as well. Dearest, it's Bubble Chippins. You get a cutoffs on screen too. Listen, I don't have the beast cutoffs. I say listen, but people are still barely trickling in. Bean Man early. Yo, what's up? Hey. What's up, everybody? Wells, Taylor Boss, Osman, Chris, Tristan. What up, people? Alright, let me get this tweet. Let's see. You know, dude, today I was driving. And I know GPS is not new, but I'm still blown away by it. So that's what tonight's tweet's gonna be. Is how do I want to word it though? All right. I'm gonna sort of say it like that. I know GPS isn't new, but I'm still genuinely blown away by how accurate the technology actually is. Yes. No. I'm so happy I don't. Maps? Could suck it. Except video game maps. Okay, alright, anyway. No GPS isn't new, but I'm still genuinely tweet. I don't know, maybe there's a typo in there, who cares? Let's go. King's just... Oh, no, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. There was nothing there. There was absolutely nothing there. Slap! Kingster Slimer, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Sergio. Oh, by that much. Sorry. Roger also just barely missed it. Roger saying slap? Question mark. Speed him up, D. Roger. Unfortunately, he just missed the slap as well. Kingster, though, no other message. Just a little LOL. Thank you, dude. Sergio, miss getting slapped again. Doesn't get any closer. Blame easy on that one. But thank you very much, dude. And yeah, thank you all three of you. Think end times are near, folks. Taylor Boss, you're not wrong, dude. End times are near. This is my second to last stream ever for this week. I mean, yeah. This is my second last stream until for the end of the month. So yeah. Early, not muted. This is amazing. Dude, I was for some reason scared when you said not muted. Like, oh crap, have I been muted this whole time? I don't know why. I don't know why my brain went there. Alright, anyway. Let's go do some stuff. Well. That's supposed to be well, Guy Gardner. If it isn't the bald man himself, funny seeing you around these parts. It is. I'm not even supposed to be. Dude, I feel like Clerks. Not even supposed to be here yet. I'm still 3 minutes before normal stream time start, and then still 20 minutes for early for being late. I'm way too early. Let's plow some energy into this. Easy. With the 27 months. Thank you, dude. Saying any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. How about a Battlegrounds energy dump in honor of 25 months of harassment? Well, it's 27. And 2 months ago I was playing Battlegrounds, so you're welcome. No, I don't know why I'm saying you're welcome. All right. I'll play one. I'm gonna go through this quest first, though, and then I'm gonna play one Battleground. Your wish is my command. Call me Call me, oh, why am I blanking on the name? Call me Robin Williams. I am your genie. Lying ass YouTube. I don't know what the deal is with that, man. YouTube, it's just a little small annoyances. And that's definitely one of them. Not as bad as messages not going through, but you know. Is he going for just standard arena milestones? Just milestones. I would have loved to go for the 6-star. The 6-star actually went so much lower than I expected. I knew there was a possibility she'd go low because of so many people having her through the sigil. But man, she really went so much lower than I thought. It's funny, man. For the 6-star going as low as she did, you'd think the 5-star would have went a bit lower. But you know, whatever. Anyway, I would have loved to have gone for her, but I'm only going to be here today and tomorrow. And although technically possible to put up, you know, 70 mil or something like that in 2 days, I mean, I didn't even have much time. I wasn't even home for most of today. So actually, yeah, it would have been like, you know, between running errands and packing and stuff like that, just burning units, tons and tons of units. Probably would have cost me 10,000 units just to grind this score. Maybe 10,000 is an exaggeration. That's probably way too much. Anyway, it's been a month, BG. Just dropping a like, bro. Beside, thank you, dude. Appreciate it as always. You won't believe what happened. I thought Sigil Witch Arena was not gonna happen again, so I went full grind on Icarus Arena, scored 2 mil, and I found out it was going on. Oh no! Oh no, dude. Well, it's not too late, man. I should have gone for a free month. That's what I'm doing this month. It's pretty good, man. Save yourself a little bit of dough. Why not? Did you most people with Sigil have 6-star but not 5-star? I don't want to waste those Sigil points on 5-star. Fair enough. Fair enough. And lots of people thought the 6-star score would be high, so only settle for 5-star. That's also possible too. Made a really long review on the album last night, like 3,000-ish words. 3,000 words on a music album. I don't know if I could. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I'd be able to get out more than 100 words of a of an album review. I guess I'm not that descriptive with my words when it comes to music, though. Hold on. All right, so like 3,000-ish words, and I'm getting it published in a blog within the next couple weeks. Oh, cool, man. Also up to 47,000 shards. Should be 77 by the end of the week. Gunner, that's cool, man. Sounds pretty awesome. Alright, bud. You don't need all those armor ups, do you? And you still don't need those. There we go. We put Red Skull in this quest. Alright, alright. Good. I took the gamble of him not throwing the special one, and it paid off. Alright. I guess it's time to do a battleground. And you couldn't even read 100 words. Why do you have to be hurtful like that? It's true, but still. Oh, whoops. Do I need to change my team? I mean, I guess I need to change my team because I made some cuts last time. Are they in the order I cut them? I think not all of them are. Alright, let's cut you, let's cut you, let's cut you, let's cut you. Deodorant. I'm running suicides, man. This is not gonna go well. Maybe I shouldn't have cut some of the suicide-friendlier champs. All right. Well, we're gonna bring some of those back in, I guess. We can bring Warlock in. Excellent. Mojo ain't friendly to them, but might as well. I really hope they have like a mastery save for the decks or something, dude. I don't know. Like, the whole thing about the cooldown stuff is like, even if you're okay with the cost of cooldowns and stuff like that, like, it's jumbling around your deck. You can't really like save the deck so easily for different variations because you're always having to jumble them around. It's annoying to me. All right. Who else am I putting in here though? Nebs, let's bring you back. Emma, let's bring you back just because of the Suicide Masteries. I'd like to put in. Let's see, who can I cut? They don't even go in the order that you put them in the deck. My speakers are messing up. There's like some static out of my speakers. I don't think you guys could hear it. I hope you guys can't hear it. I'll cut Mysterio. Maybe I shouldn't cut him. Maybe Mysterio is a good keep. Whatever. I'm only gonna play one, so guess it don't matter. Kokoshi sucks for Safeguard. Oh, is it Safeguard? Oh, why did I agree to play one? If I knew it was Safeguard, I would not have agreed to play one. I thought it was the power one. Son of a... Okay. Ethan Eng, 7/10. Ethan, thank you, dude. Saying ABG, testing my roster's limits in the Switch arena. What's a good point total to end first night? I'm at 13 mil right now, halfway through second rotation. I'd say you're on a good pace. I don't know. The first night is kind of weird because it's not exactly like 1/3 of your score, but it should be like almost 1/3 of your score. So, I mean, if you're trying to put up, you know, like let's say 70 mil or something like that, you'd probably want to be able to put up like 20-ish. Maybe a tad higher. 22-ish. Alright, well, let's change this deck a little bit because I didn't realize it was Safeguard. Yeah, we can definitely cut Ghost. That's no good. Ethan, good luck, by the way, man. I think it's good that you're testing your roster and all that. Let's get Deodorant back in here. Funny thing is, I actually had a better team when I didn't think it was. We need to get AA in here as well. Is Nebula any good for this? How does Nebs work for this? I don't know if Void's gonna do a whole lot for me. I cut Void. Well, maybe he'd be good, actually. I kind of want to bring him back. Alright, let me see. Am I cutting anyone else? Am I cutting anyone else? I'm going to cut Stark Spidey. Alright, there's probably some other champs that I could cut in here too, but we're going to go like this. And we're going to queue it up. This is an arena. I know. I'll be in there very soon. Ethan, thank you again for the TED, though, man. Very generous of you, and good luck on the grind. Peter Mackey said in over 2 saying, have you gone to any conventions like MegaCon? I don't know what MegaCon is, but... Is that for Mega Man, I'm guessing? The only thing I've done is Comic-Con. I haven't been anywhere else except New York Comic-Con. Okay, well, unfortunately I have to cut Void. I have to cut you, I think. Goodness gracious. Do I cut Penny? I don't know, dude. I'm cutting Null. Yeah. Comic-Con is the only thing I've ever done at New York Comic-Con. And I've gone there like 4 times or something. That's it. I always wanted to go to, in the past, I wanted to go to BlizzCon. I wouldn't want to go now. Let's see. I don't know, dude. I have no clue if King Groot is any good for this or not. I know the poison is it too slow? So Safeguard is the node I've played with the least. And I only played Safeguard on the beta, actually. Okay, it looks like he ran out of time there. That's unfortunate. I don't want to go bottom 2. Is Namor any good because of the reflected damage? Or wait, I want to go to Omega. Let's grab these 2. I don't know why I wasn't looking at an Omega Red at first. Okay, I forgive you. I got my solo. Cloud of Contempt. Nice. What other conventions would I... Oh, so I've never been to PAX. I was going to go to PAX. There was one other that I can't think of that I want to go to. Not E3. E3 is dead, isn't it? Are we gonna go with these 2? Should I have still picked Warlock? I hope I get my torch, man. You need to diversify your roster? Thank you. Thank you. Clickbait and unsub Bald Man Jenkins Pixie Belt. You know what? Let me know when we get the shards for the beta. Don't know. I assume they're gonna tally it all up when it's all completely done. So we're going APOC. Yeah, I don't feel the best about this. My champs here that I've selected. I think we're about to see a Penny throwdown, maybe. Who am I putting on defense? Oh, Quake. I think they just timed out. I'm just gonna put APOC. Hello? Friend? I think they just keep timing out, man. I can't tell. Okay. Well, it's probably going to be a pretty quick fight on their side. I'm going to go Omega Red. This was not good. I should have went AA, I think. Omega Red would have been good to save for some of the other fights. I kind of panicked, ran out of time thinking about them not even being here. and then thinking the way it should work is whatever champs you have selected, it should, oh, they're also running suicides. It should, what? I didn't dex that. It should just auto select whatever you were like on before, you know? All right, Xavier Daniels sending over 2 of them Australian bucks saying, "Dear Brian Banana Grant, have another $2. Oh, Xavier, thank you very much. Might be a bot account. I mean, it could be, but I mean, how do you, I don't think we can call it a bot account just because they're not really here, maybe. Hate Safeguards so much, not even gonna bother playing Battlegrounds until it goes away. I hear that, Zest. I'm really not a fan of Safeguard. So I told BG to do Battlegrounds and arena. So okay, this is gonna be the only one. Then we're going to the arena. Don't worry, it's Easy's fault. You could directly blame Easy, but only Pixie Bell can blame Easy. No one else. Holy, I need myself an Omega Red. Oh, Omega Red's insane. I shouldn't have used him here though, man. That was a waste. If I lose, I think it's gonna be because I put down Omega Red. I mean, this person's definitely here because otherwise they would have died by now. Unless it just doesn't carry through like the next screen. Peter sent over another buck. Saying MegaCon is for everything, really? Sci-fi, comics, gaming, anime, and stuff like that. Oh, okay. We did it. Well, riveting. Let's go at the arena. Think they crashed? Yeah, that might have been it. Maybe they crashed. I guess I'll do Sigil Arena because it gives Sigil tokens, right? So, might as well. Let's get some 5 stars in here, even. Alright, hold on. Let me see. So, MegaCon is for everything, really. Sci-fi, comics, gaming, anime, and stuff. Okay. For some reason, I just thought it was Mega Man when he said it, and that makes a lot more sense that it's not Mega Man, because I'm thinking like, you know, Mega Man, he's pretty popular, he's pretty lovable, but he's not really on that level to have an entire convention around Mega Man. So that was a pretty dumb guess on my part. If there's a Mega Man convention, there's probably like 42 people showing up. No, I mean there'd be more than that, but like, what do you do? What do you? They come out with a game every so often. There was a cartoon. Well, you're welcome, Dingus. They quit out. Are you happy? I am happy, actually. Yeah, I didn't want to play the rest of that. I hate Safeguard. It's a. I really don't like it. I'd really like to see BGs with increased health pools only and not increased attack. I hate dying to one combo. Perhaps. Could be good. I don't know. I think there needs to be some threat there. Otherwise, the healing might outpace too much. So how do you balance it? I think if you don't increase attack, then you have to limit health gain a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that's not even right. Maybe that doesn't matter. At least it's not super high attack. It's not like 500% attack or something. But yeah, I do like lower attack. I've always liked lower attack and higher health. why I'm such a fan of Realm of Legends. And pre-nerf 6.2, it actually had half the attack of the variants, damn it. Dress up like Dr. Wily, though. I would actually love to dress up like Dr. Wily. Maybe they were starstruck and it was just spacing out, perhaps. Yeah, I'm a very intimidating star. That must have been it. Oh, man. Gunner sending over $1. Gunner, thank you, dude. Where are you at? Let's see. It's a 33 song album. I gave each song its own mini review, about 100 words each, give or take, plus my closing summary and all that. Okay. It's making a little bit more sense to me why it was a lengthy review. 33 song album. What? Is anyone off the top of their head? Can anyone else name an album that has 30 songs on it? I don't think I can name one that has 20. Maybe like a movie soundtrack or something like that, man. Like, 33? What in the world? That's the best way to get 20% boost, BG. Boosts, you can get them from the Supreme Solo Crystals. That's probably the best way, but you also have to open up, like, they're not super common, so if you play enough that you're getting lots of those crystals, you can maintain a decent supply, but you also get a 20% boost in, I think it's in one of the Alliance events, so yeah, it's actually the AQ one, I think, right? So like 1 per week for free from that. Yeah. The boosts, at least in my opinion, are not something that you should want to like always have on. I mean, maybe you should want to always have it on, but it's not realistic. So you save them for, you know, competitive things like Alliance War, or when you're pushing to take down a really important boss, like you're fighting the Collector or something like that, you know. I'm trying to figure out renewing my membership and can't. Last, please. Wait, I think I read your last. Well, one of your last was message retracted. So if you were trying to get me to read your actual last one before the super chat, it just says message retracted. You might have to type it again. Let's see here. Do you want me to tag you in my Cliff Notes review on Twitter or after the stream? I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I don't think I'm not. I already listened to the music. I mean, not that album, but I already listened to a couple songs, and I just don't think it's my cup of tea. So, yeah. Hate to say it, but I'm gonna pass on reading the review for it. There's a digital album with 446 songs. Kids Bop or what? Young Band has a 72 song album. Oh, Young Bands? Young Bands. Never heard of Young Bands. Yeah, it's insane. You read the last, you're good. Oh, okay. You just read it before that one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. You're all good, man. Okay, alright. Most albums, I'm trying to figure out like the average album length that I listen to. It depends a bit on the genre, because some of like the metal albums that I listen to, they might have like some longer tracks on them. And you might get an album that has like 6 songs. And then other ones, I'd say maybe 10. Like 10 is probably the average. I don't know. It's called 500 times 30 Morse code days in lockdown. Okay. Hunter's on that Spotify or SoundCloud. What did Hunter say? My Christmas song album had over 100. Okay. Are you talking about one that you put together, or just like an actual, like a purchasable thing? I could see it. I could see something like that for a holiday music kind of thing. Holiday music compilation. And there definitely are like they used to put them on infomercials all the time where they would just, group up like different artists. Not Kids Bop, but like the actual bands. They would just take the singles and put them together. But I can't think of an album. The longest one I can think of is occasionally bands will have like a two-parter kind of thing. There's like off the top of my head, there's probably a longer one that I listen to, but Coheed and Cambria, there's an album of theirs that's like, I think it's called Ascension and Descension or something like that. Let me see. I'm sorry for the people that don't give a damn about this. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Now that I heard a 33 album, I gotta look at this real quick. Oh, God damn it. Okay, let's see here. I think this was 2 actual albums though, and then they just put them together in like a box set. So I don't even know if this counts. Even then, it's like 9 each, and then some bonuses or something. Even then, it wasn't even 20. All right. Connor Ashley said it over 5. Connor, thank you very much. Saying, yo, BG, just graduated high school. Hey, congrats, man. The other day, and now I'm off to study architecture in college. That's cool, dude. Dude, all right. I don't know why I was thinking so much about technology and just, I don't know, craftsmanship. I don't know, what do you want to call it, while I was driving today. But I was driving through a tunnel, and I was just like kind of mesmerized, just like looking around in the tunnel, all the different support. I think here's why I was mesmerized and looking around, is because I checked my phone while in the tunnel to see if I still had cell connection, because I can't really remember being in any tunnels on the East Coast where I still had cell service. Like, I always lost service, but I had 5G in this tunnel. And I was just trying to like spot all the stuff in there, but I of course I couldn't see anything other than the road. But yeah, man, it sounds like a cool field to get into. I'm actually really curious, Connor, if you can follow up to this, not with a super chat, just a regular message. Can you follow up to this and say, like, what do you get to like, how does that work? Do you get to pick what you want to work on, or is there just like a firm that you work out of, and then you, I don't know, design whatever they tell you to design? Or I don't know much about architecture, but if there was like a dream job that you can get after college, do you have one, or do you know that you just like architecture in general, so not super fussed and just want to start learning more about it in school? There's a trend in Nashville and Texas right now of doing double albums. We've gotten like 6 or 7 since the beginning of last year from major players. I wonder why that is. Maybe during the pandemic, when people couldn't really tour as much, maybe they just had more time to write, and maybe they didn't want to put the music out so that they could release the music and then tour right after, because that's probably what you got to do to make money as a musician. I still think that's got to be like the hardest maybe not actually the hardest, but one of the hardest professions to like make a living doing. If you're like a touring musician and you're on the road, like, I don't know, 300 days a year or something ridiculous, just hoping people are coming to your shows and buying merch. Of course, like the big musicians, they're fine. But, like, dude, I don't know, it just sounds really tough. I just like telling people I'm an architect, even though my house is in Valheim. Effing collapse. Rip. Alright, here we go. Connor, the follow-up. So when you get out of college, you can either go and be a private designer, or you can work for a firm and design for them. Private design is more risky. Yeah, figured. So I'm going to try to get into a firm. Okay. Okay, cool. I imagine that would be really tough to do as a, like a private business. Most are, to be honest. If you don't have like an established company to work for, most professions. It's tough. It's a long road. Don't evade, don't evade. Please don't evade. Thank you. Alright, who did this anyway? Which one of you put Domino in the arena? Alright. If being an architect doesn't pan out, there's always marine biology. Oh. Okay. Sure. Like Koei, Rush, and Dream Theater might also have some huge albums. Maybe. I mean, they have longer tracks is the thing. So, like, I don't know if they really can. Rush doesn't have a ton of really long tracks. The Dream Theater, I know, does. Isn't one of... I think Dream Theater has, like... Is it them that has, like, one song for the entire album? Literally just, like, a 45-minute song or something? I can't remember. Big new guy called Morgan Wallen put out one on January 21st. Then Eric Church and Thomas Rhett did. Guy called Cody Johnson, ZLB, just did a triple. A triple! It's been a lot of trend chasing. They sell super high. Okay. Interesting. Okay, why architects get paid so much. Doesn't seem too hard to design a place. It's not like they build them with their own hands or anything. Dude. Hunter, I hope this is a joke. I think it is. I think you're exaggerating, but maybe you're not. I don't know. But I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Like, you probably have to design. You probably have to know so many different codes and different legal stuff for designing a place. I don't think it's like The Sims where you're just like, yeah, a wall. I could just plop a wall here, a wall here. Here's a door and a window. We're good. Man, I'm almost a little bit bummed that I feel like I don't need to do a CGR learning stream kind of thing anymore. I feel like the little bit of advice I got for using CGR going into Battlegrounds the last time I played, I feel like that's all I need to know. It's probably not. I probably should go actually read his abilities and everything. But I don't know. Seems pretty sufficient. Do a couple different combos. Use a special too. What more do you need to know? Use your special. Thank you. Dang, I actually tried to full dex that just for practice, but I blocked the second hit. Alright, if you guys are serious about Battlegrounds, here's the one of the first things I would go and practice and learn, if you don't already know. Full dexing Doom's special 2. Doom is a slow fight, usually, if you have to sit there and bait special 1s or something. It's a lot better if you could just push him to special 2s. And because of the, you know, his block penetration, like we don't want to block that. I never really had a desire to learn how to evade his special 2 for Alliance War. Didn't really matter. I just block it. It's not a big deal. Or a block and partial evade. But, yeah, Battlegrounds is probably pretty important. Is 35 mil enough for 1 to 5% for Sigil Witch? The round 1 cutoff was about 27 million. Could go up. Don't know. Where's the Beast cutoffs? No love for Furball. So I had him up there last round, and then I didn't save my cutoff file because I figured, well, I'm never gonna have 3 champions again, or at least no time in the conceivable future. But then, yeah, I forgot round 2 exists. Here's what he went for in round 1, though. Just pulling this up. Looks like a score wasn't really submitted for the 5-star version. Actually, hold on. Let's go to Reddit. Let's see what some of these other scores were real quick. Alright, let's go to the spreadsheet. Beast. Okay, so it is pretty accurate for the 6-star version of Beast was about 31 mil. Not rank 93 was 31.5. So yeah, if you're grinding for Beast, that's some of the scores. I'm not gonna bother putting it up here for round 2. I'm only here tonight and tomorrow, so. And we already had 1 round people can look back on. Just got my 3rd 6-star the other day, Falcon, who I already maxed out as a 5-star. Okay. I mean, it's a good pull, but yeah, you're not really going to use that 6-star anytime soon. Your 5-star will be better for sure. But good pull for the future. At least it wasn't a complete waste. Oh, wow. I just got rocked. I wasn't looking, and for some reason I thought I landed my parry. Turns out, didn't land my parry. Oh, but you're so dead now, Ghost. Oh, just as fast as you almost killed me, you're dead. Do you think Cavalier players should or what do you think Cavalier players should prioritize? Before you said variants, but with the upcoming Act 6 nerf and the Battlegrounds store providing 6-star shards and tier 5 class catalysts, where do you stand now? So we need more time to see how big the nerfs are in Act 6. Variants probably still the way to go. But might not need to do as many. And depending on your existing roster, it might just be better just to try to get through Act 6 if the nerfs are big enough. The rewards and the variants, dude, they're really good. Even people who are, you know, like throne breakers, they would jump on a new variant when it came out. The rewards there are definitely solid. I'm not saying you need to 100% clear them even, but the initial clear, a full ass rank up gem. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's a full rank up gem that you're getting to max out a 5-star champ. It's just really big. It's a lot of catalysts in that thing. And half the place I rent at doesn't even have installations. I'm sorry. Is that supposed to be insulation or support beams? And there's only a small amount of hole in my walls with an agreeable low amount of rodents living inside. Oh. I mean, here's the thing. When was your building built? Do you have any idea, Hunter? Most buildings are super old. You see people paying attention to regulations when they walk inside a building? the government does. There's people that come around and will like condemn your building if stuff's not up to code, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe condemn's not even the right word, but you know what I mean. Most of the places that I've lived in, they've been horrible. I don't know how they did pass any sort of code inspections or whatever they're called. So I understand where you're coming from. A lot of these buildings, I feel like, I don't know, dude. I'm really I can't even. All right, let me look something up. Let's see if we can get a quick answer to this. I'm not going to spend much time looking. Average age of a building in New Jersey. I'm saying New Jersey because New Jersey was East Coast. They've got to be older than the ones on the West Coast. Let me see here. No, I don't know if I have. What is the normal age of a building? Ideally, the average lifespan of any concrete structure is 75 to 100 years. It is considered that the average life of an apartment is 50 to 60 years, while a house is 40 years. There's no way, dude. There's no way this is accurate. I would have to think this is... There's no way. There's no way it's like, yeah, 50 or 60 years goes by and we just build a whole new apartment building or something. Maybe they're talking about like the interior? I don't know, dude. But I'm pretty sure the buildings I was staying in, they were older than that. Rank up gem fell out of your ass? Cloud of contempt. Not exactly. So my place is beyond past the best buy date. Pretty much, dude. I'm like, dude, that stuff can't be accurate. I mean, 40 years for a house? People have been living in the same house that was like passed down from their grandparents and stuff. I'm not buying whatever was that little. I mean, it was also just the tiniest little bit on Google. Might have been out of context. Might have been a crappy article. Might have been, you know, it might have been like, yeah, your home can actually last for 300 years with some upkeep, and we just didn't see that part. I don't know, but that's insane. If you check Twitter, your night will get instantly better. LaFleur, I'll check in just a minute. Madrox Multi, thank you for the buck, dude. Saying, oh, hi. BGM at 7.2 mil for 5-star Icarus. Okay, nice. Is there a way to just skip the rest of the way to 12.5 to 13 mil? Asking for my thumbs. There is. You'll get permabanned, though, so take your pick. Thumbs or permaban. Those are your choices. Let me know. I could try to help you. Just kidding. I couldn't even try to help you if I wanted to. All right, what is this? I do adopt a doggo. We got a new doggo here. Ready for it? Leroy Jenkins. Wait, did you name your dog Leroy Jenkins? Show Laura, have a good stream, bud. Puppy proofing the house. Oh man, the dog already loves you, dude. This is why dogs are the best. I mean, a lot of dogs, they'll also take some time. They'll be scared and stuff like that. But this dog's already cuddling up with you. Oh, my goodness. What a good doggo. Oh, man, this is why he loves you. You already got him some toys to play with. Oh, man, already begging for some food, probably. Dang, dude. What a picture right here, man. Is this... LaFleur, you need to make this your profile picture immediately. What are you doing with your life? How is this not already your profile picture? What is this, man? I I don't know. It's something Marvel related, but you need to swap that sucker. That was an amazing picture. What's up, BG? Hope all is well with you, dude. Hey, buddy Lee, what's going on, man? Life's good. Missing the 4 Loki fam, but otherwise. He's 2 months old, and I did name him Leroy Jenkins. Okay. Oh, man. Wait, did I lose the first round? I don't even know if I lost the first round. I need to pay attention here. Please don't kill me. I don't want to use the special anymore. I don't want to get Furies. Okay. Are we good? Still one more fight. I really don't even know if I lost the first round. What's the Sigil's title cutoff? The Sigil's title? You're talking about the 1 to 5%? It was about 27 mil round 1. Wonderman number 89 vibe sent over to saying there's Hobbit themed Airbnb in Washington. I think I know what you're talking about, dude. I mean, maybe I do, maybe I don't. There's some weird Airbnbs. We were watching a show one day, and it had like some or Laura was watching. I was just kind of passing through, but then I was like, what the hell is that? Where people had all kinds of stuff in like tree houses or little huts that looked like they were made out of clay or something, man. I'm gonna Google this though real quick. Let's see. Need to get old Hobbit Crom. Oh, son of a, I went to the wrong thing. Need to get Hobbit Crom into one of these. All right, let's see. Hobbit themed Airbnb. Oh my god. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine staying in something like this? Yeah, this is insane. Maybe this was the one on T, because this looks what I was talking about. This is nuts, dude. Let's get a bigger picture on this. I can't even imagine. That's got to be so cool. Figuratively and literally, because you're surrounded by, like, dirt. It's just pure insulation right there, man. Alright. Wonderman number 89, thank you very much. Appreciate the 2. As always. Yo, BG just pulled 6-star thing. Okay, nice pull. I know he's good for defense, but is that it? No. That is not it, man. Thing is good offensively as well. He's good on his own, without synergies and stuff, but there is, if you're just like, well, what can this guy do? Like, you just want to see a quick demo. You can search for like a thing synergy team on YouTube, and yeah, you can see some real destruction with that dude. But yeah, so I would say the reason why people don't use Thing offensively more than they do is he's a little bit slow compared to most champs. He takes some time to like ramp up his attack, and even when his attack is ramped up, it's not like the most insane damage. It's just, you know, pretty good. But he's got Unstoppable, which is nice and semi-required depending on the node you're going up against. He's immune to Nullify, so nodes like Buffet don't affect him. He's a good all-around champ. And a great pull. I was in an Airbnb near Kirkland when the heat wave hit last year. They had the best AC I've ever had in an Airbnb. I mean, dude, just the fact that you had AC. Most places around here don't have AC at all. I mean, like, stores, I think, do, but, like, homes, apartments, and all that stuff, people don't have AC. This doesn't get hot enough days out of the year to really need it. Aldi, why did the gym close down? Pandemic? Is that your answer to this, Schlium? Good joke. It just didn't work out. Somehow the pandemic was an even better answer than that one. Neither were good, but... Ew, dude. Schlium, why? Why do you do this? This is really what I want to know. Like, if there was a study that could be conducted, if there's anyone looking to write like their thesis paper or something like that, I don't know. My advice is to maybe study the people that are in here trying to make jokes that are just never funny. It'd be interesting to figure out what's going through people's minds. Now take a lap. Ew. Hey, what up, Thanos? Oh, they make a life-size bikini bottom attraction park. I want to spend the night inside a pineapple. I bet you could spend a night inside of a pineapple right now. There's got to be someone out there that has a pineapple for a house. BG, should I wait until they update Act 6? Yes. They're updating it in like 2 weeks or something. By the way, currently on 6.3.6. Yeah, 100%, dude. Would absolutely wait. Unless you're just hell-bent on getting Thronebreaker as soon as possible to unlock Eternity of Pain or something like that. If that's your reason. Otherwise, there's no real reason. Be updated in 2 weeks. Haley Miracles. Yeah, Rebecca Haley, thank you very much. Saying BG, I'm getting foot surgery. Uh-oh. Let me see. T-minus 9 hours. I have to stop eating soon. It shows my last meal is chips and salsa. Well, that is a good last meal. But Haley, good luck. I hope everything is super smooth. I hope it's nothing serious. And I hope the recovery is quick and painless. Now I really want some chips and salsa though. Damn it. I don't even really normally I just have chips by themselves. But now I'm craving chips and salsa. I've gone the entire month though. You guys proud of me? I'm 23 days deep of no junk food. No chips, no anything in that same realm of food. Nothing. Just chiming in to say Eternity Week 2 is a nightmare. You're punished if you use a light or medium and you could barely do any damage. Yeah, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Did you guys happen to see Omar? I agree with you, it's tough. This might make you angry what I'm about to say. I'm not trying to make you angry. I just want you to know that before I say what I'm about to say. There's two videos. There's two videos that I don't know if anyone in here has seen. But I'm gonna show you the thumbnails real quick, just because you need to see it. Okay, so the first one is from Happy McMuffins. This is a 2-star guillotine soloing Icarus, because of course it is. The only reason it's a 2-star guillotine 2099 is because a 1-star doesn't exist. And then Here's another one for you guys. This one is MSD, of course. With a 2-star Star-Lord. Taking down Icarus. So... oh, man. Those guys are ridiculous. In the best possible way, those guys are absolutely out of their minds insane. EG, what do you think? Rintrah going to rank 4. Thanos. Rintrah is the only champion of 2022 that I don't have experience with. So, sorry, man. I don't really have any input on that one. I've tested every other champ, but Rintrah, he slipped through my fingers. I'm going to test him, but I'm leaving after tomorrow. I'm going to be gone for like a week. And, yeah, the testing will have to wait until after. Get out of here. Whenever I hear something to do with feet and surgery, I think of Night by Ellie. It's not pronounced Weasel, is it? Wiesel? Can't say I've heard of that one. Had ouchies on since Thursday for these dang arenas, and I can't wait to go back to throwing special ones without a care in the world. For me, that greatly made the week 2 of Eternity Pain a lot harder. Was the Suicide Masteries. It's a challenging fight either way, but goodness gracious, the heal block. They had to put the heal block there. Don't want to see this 2-star trash. I'm sorry, Omar. Like I said, I knew I wasn't trying to rub your face in it. It just I wanted to mention it, and I forgot about it until you said something. And that's why I brought it up. I felt like a goddamn hero doing the fight with rank 2 6-star Psylocke. Hey, man. That's still pretty impressive, too. Use the mighty Cyclops for a solo. Did it Cyclops style. Okay. Cool. I mean, just a reminder, you definitely don't have to solo that fight. I definitely did not solo that fight. I could have. Part of me still wants to go back and screw around with it more, but... yeah. Don't really need to. Alright, Godfather. Ended over 10:01. Godfather, thank you, dude. Saying, who's gonna get your beans while you're gone? No one. Better lay a hand on any of my beans. I just restocked my supply. So that way when I come back, I'll have food and I won't have to leave. I want to, because, dude, I am not going to want to leave home. I mean, listen, I already don't want to leave home most days. But after being in a car for what's probably going to be 15 to 17 hours solo, because Laura's not going to be with me on that one, I am not going to want to do anything but crack open some beans. Call her a night, you know. Dude, Godfather, thank you very much for the 10, though, dude. Appreciate it, man. Dude, you sounded like the Undertaker. I was actually I mean, I know I didn't sound like it at all, but I was thinking about the... I was thinking about Bart Simpson. And the Butterfinger commercials that they used to have. Trying to get the mutant token, it's ridiculous. Omar, do you have a Havoc? Havoc felt pretty good for it. He's got the energy resistance. You could mostly ignore his stuff. You can mostly ignore Icarus's heavier I'm sorry, medium or light attack stuff, and just heavy attack, counter his special one, and then spam your special one. And if you're not running suicides, you won't take that much damage. Who would you use for the Mutant Challenge? I used Archangel, which Archangel felt pretty tough. I gotta say, I feel like RNG plays a little bit of a role in the Archangel fight, but not completely. Like, you could technically do that fight with anyone. If those guys are doing with 2-star champs, you could technically do it with anybody. But if you want to get Archangel, if you're playing Archangel for the reasons why you play Archangel, to get the neurotoxins off, it was actually really tough to keep neurotoxins on Icarus. Because you gotta block, and he hits kind of hard through your block and everything. So you gotta like take some blocked hits, but not too many blocked hits, and yeah. Dude, Godfather sending over another 50. Godfather, thank you, man. Saying, hey Laura, I want to get some premium beans while BG's out of town. Hey, just a reminder, man. I hope you're not insinuating what it sounds like you're insinuating. I mean, she's gonna be out of town too. But dude, thank you very much for the 50. Yeah, 565 Havoc. Okay, okay. Is that who you're trying with, Omar? Plus, listen, the most premium beans are the beans I grow directly on my farm, my bean farm. Some of you may not know that I have a bean farm. Of course, some of you are totally familiar with it because it's world famous and everything. But for those of you that don't know, yeah, I got a bean farm. Sometimes I like to go old school. Like, what if, you know, be ready for the next pandemic? All I need to do is just tend to the fields of my bean farm. Self-sustaining. Don't gotta rely on any stores being open or being sold out of anything. Just good to go. AA, Havoc, and Professor X are great for it. Yeah, those are the most common options I've heard for sure. Gave up quick trying to use AA. It's pretty tough. I mean, I had some good goes with AA. I think it was another one where like I was trying with the Suicide Masteries, and fortunately, if you don't have neurotoxins, when Icarus goes to throw his special, you're just heal blocked. And in that time, I mean, how long was the heal block? 6 seconds or something like that. It's not even that long, but you know, 6 seconds times 0.7% damage you're taking, so you're losing like 4.5% health every time the dude throws a special one, on top of the recoil damage that you're doing, on top of the block damage to try to get a poison on him. Just a really unfriendly fight for suicide users. Dude, I got pretty lucky there on the partial dex of that special too. Thought I was gonna get roasted. Man. DLL, Daddy Longlegs had the Psylocke vid. Oh, that's right, Psylocke too, I forgot. Those 3 plus Psylocke. Yeah. Those are the 4 that I've heard. And apparently today Cyclops. Someone said Cyclops, but that was the first time I saw that. BG, who will be streaming while you're gone? Miss my favorite content creator. I don't know. Hopefully other people are still streaming. Last time Karate Man took over for me. I don't know if Karate Mike is looking to stream all those days. It's weird, man. I'm just so used to streaming every single day that I kind of forget most people don't want to stream every single day. Most people, they have something called lives. Not me, of course. Wouldn't be foolish enough to do anything like that. But, Yeah, even for like a week, I don't know. I mean, I'm just, you know, some people would, of course. Some people, I mean, some people are really regular with their streaming too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I'm the only person that streams every day or something, but it's just become such a normal thing for me over the years. I have to remind myself sometimes. All right, Sam sending over a loony. Sam, thank you, dude. Where are you at? By the way, remember when I said I might not stream as much when I left for Loki? Well, that was a lie. I'm streaming just as much. Except for going out of town and stuff, but... I mean, that was gonna happen either way. Still, there might come a time, might come a day. That day sure as hell ain't here yet. All right, Sam, let me see. The loony, thank you very much. Saying, okay, so I'm having trouble with the Trial of the Fierce on this month's side quest. Any suggestions? No ranked Corvus. Trial of the Fierce? Let's go take a look. Get Joel on the phone, BG, or Cade. Get Cade. Lovely. Lovely individuals. Most people have lives. They feel personally attacked, BG. Hey. I was talking about myself there. Side quest. Let me see. Trial of the Fierce. Let's pop in here. I'm just gonna do a run. I mean, might as well. Hate how you can't preview it though, so I might have to back out. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? What do we have here? Critical setup. When the attacker ends a combo with the same attack they ended their previous combo with, the hit is a guaranteed critical hit. Okay. Each time the defender is knocked down. Yeah. We just don't get hit by them, basically. Let me read it all in case there's something else here. Alright, so each time the defender is knocked down, they gain a cruelty buff, granting 350% crit damage rating for 10 seconds. While the defender has a cruelty buff, they can strike with critical hits even while the opponent's blocking. Oh, that's right, it does hurt. According to your best shot, yeah, so you have to land critical hits and then aggression cruelty as well. Okay, I mean, you don't need guaranteed crits to get through this. You have guaranteed crits as long as you're ending your combo in the same way. So you have it on like the final hit, which if you're doing 5-hit combos, that means one of your hits is guaranteed. So you've got like 20% guaranteed crit, and then you've got a percent chance on your other hits too. So yeah, it might go a little bit slower if you're not using someone like Ghost or Corvus, or someone else that has an absurdly high, you know, crit. But you can get through this with basically any champion. As long as they have a reasonable crit chance. Stark Spidey is another one that has a really high crit chance. That isn't super new, so maybe you have a Stark Spidey. Let's see, who'd you guys use? Hitmonkey. Oh yeah, Hitmonkey, of course. CGR, yes. Medium, light, medium champs are good. That's true. You could just do honestly, you could just do medium. And you're ending your combo. You don't even need to do a full 5-hitter. So that would do it. Shang-Chi. Groot. Who's you? Christian. You're really saying Groot for this? Okay. Falcon. Yeah, okay, Falcon. Hyperion's crit chance isn't the best. Hyperion is mostly deals damage through his furies, with like even when he's not critting, he's dealing good damage. Going for the Sigil pass, BG? Nah, man, just going for milestones. This isn't Sigil Witch Arena? Oh my goodness! Like step out of the arena for 2 seconds. Here, I'm gonna go through with the champions I have right now. You notice no one said the champions that no one said these champions. Now, of course, you do want to use the best options that you have, but What should I go through with these? So Kingpin, he's known for having an absurdly low crit chance. And we're going to use him for this first fight. With masteries, it's probably like a 25% chance or something like that. So I probably have, it's honestly not even that bad, 25%. But let's see. What if I just do double mediums? See how this goes. That first double medium wasn't even a guaranteed crit. I'm critting on both of these mediums, which is not... I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. I think I'm just getting lucky. Yeah, that one was 0. But the second one is going to be a guaranteed crit every time. So chance on the first one, guaranteed on the second. It's not too bad. And I'm just not even knocking him down. That way he doesn't have the crit. Oh boy. Oh. That was a mistake. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my special. This is gonna knock him down, but I gotta get out of this corner. I don't like being here. So I'm just gonna chill for a moment. Alright, back to the medium stuff. Again, you might still want to use a higher crit chance champion, but if not, someone sustainable. That because you're taking a lot of blocked hits with this strategy. But really not terrible. How'd you bring the... Wait, what? How did you bring the Kingpin again in Arena? How did you bring the Kingpin again in Arena? Are you just saying because he's on cooldown? Okay, you know what? Don't parry Black Panther. Yeah, I was intentionally not parrying, which is recommended for that fight, but I'll parry this next one for sure. Let's use a different champ. Let's use Doom for this one. Now, Doom, normally I use heavy attacks, but I think that would mess with the combo ender, so... I'm just gonna do medium still, but this time I'm parrying. Doom also doesn't have that high of a crit chance. But we have the guaranteeds on the second hit, so it's all good. Come on. Not used to baiting specials while playing Doom. It's kind of weird. I do want to pop my special 3 once I get there for the Fury. Although I don't know how much I'm really going to even need it. Oh, you know what? I mean, oh, whatever. I was gonna say I didn't really need to bait that out if I had a special 3 lined up. I'm not even gonna use the special 3. It's not even worth it. She's gonna die soon enough. Alright, we got one more fight to go. Who should I use for this one? Gold Pool? I'm gonna try to use Gold Pool. Let's do it. This is probably not gonna go particularly well. It's oh, it's 455. Actually, it might be all right. I forgot I had him at rank 4. All right, Twitter, please. Under Mother, I'll check your tweet in just a moment. Oh, please, no. Eee. Forgot parrying here. She can shrug every once in a while. Like this next one, I think she shrugs, right? Yikes. Please don't kill me. I'm dead. I'm living. Willpower. Oh, I couldn't dex that one, I don't think. She has like anti-dex or something, right? All right. Under Mother, before I forget, what's on the Twitterverse? Let's see it. Also, LaFleur. He's not taking my advice. He's not changing the profile picture. Last time I checked Twitter for him. Let's see here. Under Mother, what do we got? Update. New guess. If you guess correctly on the first try, I'll open a 6-star Nexus. Well, you told me it's a community member. These are books. These are books with utensils for writing. Which means... Is it Geronimo? I don't want you to open... Oh, wait. 6-star Nexus. Okay. I thought you were saying calves for a second there. All right. My guess is dragon. Is it dragon? Only because of the books and the writing thing. Otherwise, I'd have no idea who this is. But you said it was a community member, right? What book is this? Dark Magic. I feel like that's a clue, and that clue would maybe go a different direction than dragon. But what? Dark magic. You said nope. My guess is Pete. The hair is not nearly long enough. Awful guess. Terrible guess. Now I don't know. Sorcerer Supreme. I mean, this definitely has Sorcerer Supreme vibes because of the books that are all floaty and stuff like this. But yesterday or whatever day, Under Mother said it was a community member. So I have no idea. It looks cool though, dude. So keep it going. Magic, Dark Phoenix. Is it a crossover between those? All right, let's finish this up. Let's go Kingpin style for this. Bro, how many 6-star rank 3, bro? 6-star rank 3. 18, I think. 16. Somewhere around there, approximately 16 to 18. Pretty sure I don't have over 20 yet. All right, for Jabari here, you really want to push her to a special 2. Her special 2 is super easy to dex. Otherwise, we're just double mediuming. Would this be easier with Corvus and or Ghost? Of course. Just gonna block that because sometimes you're unable to dex it. So you can't even tell when is the right times. There we go. BG, when did you start losing hair? I've never lost a hair in my entire life. They're all up there. They're all in there. Just wearing a bald cap for style. But Under Mother, you never even said the answer. What the F? Wait, I thought there was a boss to fight at the end of this. Is there no boss? Guess not. Okay. Estimated cutoff for these 1 to 5% sigil. Well, last round was about 27 million. Could go up. We don't know, but that's the estimate. It's 27 mil. BG cuts his hair and glues it on his chin, guys. It's not true. I would never waste Elmer's like that. There's starving people in this world. You think I'm going to use glue like that instead of eating it? How dare you? You don't get to know. What? Okay, you know what? I appreciate these games that you're playing with me. You know damn well I wasn't going to know what the heck you were drawing. And then to say you don't get to know even. That'd be like saying, oh, hey, Under Mother, you want to know something? Too bad. I did want to know. Ah! Ah! I didn't want to get blasted. Ah, jeez. He's still dead, though, huh? I started wearing, I started working on the R&D for bald caps, though. Let's see. I'm 35 now. I started young. To get a quality cap out there, you gotta start young. So I started when I was about 23, I want to say, give or take. ABG, I have a rank 3 to rank 4 Cosmic Gem. Thinking about giving it to Cersei. What are your thoughts? Antonio, my thoughts are, if you like Cersei, go for it. Here's thought number 2. I personally would not give it to Cersei. I'm not as big a fan. I know there's some big Cersei fans out there, and dude, you worked for that gem, you could do whatever you want with it. But yeah, I'm personally not as big a fan of the champion. I know she's been solid in Battlegrounds. I don't know where else people use her, but I would want a rank 3. As much as I'm like, yeah, I'm not a fan of the champ. I'm just not a fan enough to give her one of my first few rank 4s. I would still want the champion at rank 3, but that's where I would keep her. Yo, wait, is BG a 1987 baby? Yeah, but why do you say it like that? Was there like some big natural disaster that made me this way that happened in 1987? A 1987 baby, like I wasn't in Chernobyl or something. When was Chernobyl anyway? I know it's not 1987, but I was just trying to compare it to something. What year? Chernobyl. It's in the 70s, I think, right? Chernobyl year. 86? Really? I thought it was late 70s. Holy crap. So I almost made myself sound smart by saying a date that was near my birth date, and then I botched it completely by saying I thought it was in the 70s. Okay, well, almost. I almost knew something, guys. I almost did. But then I didn't. Yeah, you were living by 3 Mile Island. I mean, that's true. I'm not that, you know, I was born pretty close to 3 Mile Island. I'm 20, losing hair, but I don't have a Greek god face like you, so rip. A Greek god face? Well, thank you for saying that. It's not a... here's the thing, man. Listen. First off, get yourself a bald cap. That out of the way. That said, losing your hair is not the end of the world. At 20, it's gonna feel like the end of the world. Do all the like the models out there have really nice hair? Yeah, pretty much most of them. All right, actually, here's some advice for you. You don't need to be perfect, right? No one is perfect, so you don't need to be perfect. You just need to try to compensate for lack of hair in some other way, and then no one will care or notice or anything. For the most part, no one's gonna care anyway. But what I mean is, like, hit the gym. Now, I didn't follow that advice because, again, it's just a bald cap, not actually bald. So I didn't follow that advice, but if you get in good shape, people like that's what you'll be identified as, is someone in good shape. You're not going to be like, oh, look at this guy that's out of shape, bald. You know, they'll start listing off things that are typically known as negatives. So do your best to get in good shape. That's my advice. I actually saw something today. I don't know how much of BS it is, but I saw it right before I went live. There's something like trending on Twitter. I don't think it's here anymore. Actually, my advice is to never click on anything that's trending on Twitter. I make the mistake of doing it every now and again, and every single time I do, I regret it. But basically, something was trending for like a hair loss solution kind of thing. It was probably only trending because they used the word alopecia like 45 times in the one little blurb that I read, and I think people are still on that from the Academy Awards. It was just like a, you know, more common search word or something. Probably why it was trending. So who knows, man? Maybe some advancements. Maybe one day you won't even have to worry about that anyway. BG equals handsome Squidward. Wow, that's the best compliment anyone's ever given me in my entire life. Anyone can rock bald hair with confidence. I agree with that too. Anyone can. Will you? Listen, I've never been the most self-confident person myself, so I understand. But you just own it, man. Spreadsheet says Beast 6-star was 31.5. Yeah, for Beast cutoff, someone's asking, it was about 31.5. Look at it shape because it's healthy. Do it to detract from your bald head. Exactly. Exactly. Like, you guys ever heard of the I can't remember what it's called. There's like a triangle where it's like you get 2 out of 3, and it's not about looks. It's about like I don't know, like when you make something or like a product or something. It's usually there's like 3 corners, and it's like fast, high quality, or like inexpensive. And you can only have like 2 out of the 3 because you can't. Anyway, that's how I think of it. Is like there's like a grid of like things that are known to be attractive, and you don't got to go for all of them. You just go for 2 out of 3, or 2 out of 5, or however many categories there would be. The Rock's head is perfect bald. I mean, we can't really compare to The Rock, because The Rock, yeah. That's one good-looking head. I'm happy that he promotes the bald caps that I sell. Of course, he gets a pretty substantial cut, but it's worth it. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. PG's bald cap. Pixie Bell. Is that a Ned Flanders reference? There's some cool bald models out there. Brian Grant and Johnny Sins, for example. What up, Yuki? Turn on suicides after a while, and I'm reminded as to why Diablo is a different kind of beast with them on. Yeah, sure as hell is. Why would you ever want to detract from your bald cap's appeal? I mean, it doesn't really detract, it just enhances it. It's about drive, it's about power. The Rock is untouchable. I mean, when you're born with the name The Rock, how can you not be? So a lot of it is just luck from being born with the name The Rock. Because that's his name, and that's his only name, and I don't you ever dare say he's got a different name. Actually, does he even go by The Rock anymore still? Nothing wrong with 1987 BG. I'm in 08, 1987 myself. Aha, okay. Just knew I liked you for a reason, and that's why I needed you in Jamaica as my best man. Guess I'll settle for best friends. Did we just become best friends? Yup. Simon sent it over $1. Simon, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, I'm trying to work out a problem. I hope you don't think I can help you. All right, let's see. The local pub is a 5-minute walk from my house, but it takes 40 minutes to walk home. The difference is staggering. Well, it's not the only difference. Simon, the difference is that on your way back, take a few laps, dude. Boo, come on, man. I thought you really had... I was actually going to try my best. I put my thinking cap on. I was ready to help you out. Like an old math workbook word problem. I thought that's where we were going with this one. I was actually excited for a moment. I don't know why I was excited, but I was. And that excitement was quickly killed. Boo. Who earns is correct. Pixie Bell. With the Simpsons references all night long. He sure as poop doesn't go by Rocky Mavia? Avia? How do you say that even? I've never even known him by that name. That was like the name he went by before? Yeah, I totally understand why he changed it. The Rock is way cooler. He just seems like such a cool person, you know? The Rock. I don't know if I've ever, like, I'm sure he gets pissed off. I'm sure he gets pissed off like anyone else. But, dude, I don't know if I've ever seen him pissed off. Granted, I don't know the dude, and I've only seen him in, like, you know, interviews and stuff like that. But I can't think to a single time where I've seen him get, like, you know, frustrated or just not happy and laughing and stuff like that. He's like a dog. An incredibly buff, it's massive, impeccable, bald-headed dog. It's inspirational. Wait, did I say inspirational or something like that? What letters came out of my mouth just now? It's inspirational, dude, because honestly, that's how I want to be. But then, you know, then I ended up just complaining about stuff. But ideally, dude, that's how I'd be. I'd be exactly like The Rock. I don't think I would want to be as buff. Not that I have a chance of ever getting that buff. But, like, if you... serious question. I'm actually going to make a poll on this one. I'm really curious. There's no right or wrong answer to this poll. If you could instantly transform with no work... hold on. If you could instantly transform... if you can instantly transform your body into The Rock's body with no effort, would you? You could instantly transform your body into The Rock's body. Okay. I'm putting it out there. I personally wouldn't. I feel like it's perfect for The Rock. It just wouldn't be perfect for me. I would definitely instantly transform into something. But I think it would be far less buff. But then I know there's a ton of people out there that'd be like, hell yeah, I want to be that buff. Ah, man, you know what? This isn't even a good question because if I have like my current body or the rock's body, I would take the rock's body. But if I could instantly transform into like my ideal or the rock, then it would be, you know, something different. It'd be my ideal. All right, poor question. Hopefully you guys got the gist of it though. About 60% of you right now are saying yes, you would. So I'm not alone. That 40% are saying no. Sorry to to the ladies in here. I mean, there are some very buff ladies out there, but I imagine maybe there's just fewer ladies that would want to. Can I change back? Like I rock out? Oh my god, that would actually be incredible. If I could rock out, like Hulk out, then I would for sure vote yes. That's not what I meant though. Like you would just be permanent that way, you know? You do complain a lot, like constantly. Well, now you're just complaining about my complaining though, but yeah. I do complain a lot. Alright. Dante Corpse sent over 2 saying, hey dude, need help for Mr. Sinister Act 6 tweet, please. Okay. Dante. Let's see. Thanks, Mr. Boldman. You're the best. Let's take a look. So you need poison immunity and someone with a fury. Or synergies. Yeah, my advice is to pop open Cosmic and Tech crystals. And I don't really see a great Mr. Sinister option right now. My advice is do variants. When they nerf Act 6, they might pull back on that node. I don't know if they will or not. Might be one of the things that stays since they already nerfed Mr. Sinister. But then again, they also nerfed the champion and they're nerfing him again. So I don't know. But, would I still have my butt ugly face, or do I get the handsome Squidward face to go with the rock's body? You'd get the face too. You'd get the face too. I guess a better question would have been like, would you rather be the rock or I don't know, what's a significantly less buff well-known person? Dante though, seriously, I my advice is get out of Act 6 for now. Pop open Tech and Cosmic crystals. Unless I'm not seeing it. If there's someone here that sees a good option. Someone saying Ultron and Warlock. I don't see Ultron and Warlock here. Unless, did I miss them? I was looking for that synergy. Because there is a vision here, but I don't see the synergy options. Because yeah, you need someone's poison immune and with a fury, or you need Heimdall, or you need the Warlock synergy. So yeah. But John Cena, let's get away from the wrestlers. Jason Statham, Brad Pitt, Pete Davidson. I don't know what Pete Davidson's body looks like. I've never seen him without a shirt on. Can someone tell us more photos? Oh, there's more photos? I see. Okay, running suicides. Okay, let's see. Hold on, is the next chapter harder than Sinister? The next quest? I don't think so. I think the 5th quest is harder than the 2nd quest. 6.2 in general is pretty hard. Like, they're nerfing it in 2 weeks. If you're not in a rush, I would I would wait 2 weeks before you do this just to see what sort of changes are made. Neighbors are all obsessed with this sweet little boy, LaFleur. I believe it, man. That doggo looked super cute and cuddly. All right, let me see here, though. Options. King Groot, I think, could do it. But I don't know. It might be tough. Okay, so you do have Ultron. Was there a Warlock in here? Okay, I don't see any Warlock. I mean, there's no longer the, I just realized there's no longer the EMP mod node, right? So Hyperion. I was thinking back to when I did Sinister, and Hyperion wasn't that great for it because of EMP mod. But now that EMP mod is gone, like, let me just go take a look in that quest. But Hyperion would probably be my answer. Let me go take a peek. Hyperion, heavy attacks, and spam special 1. You did say you're running suicides, which it'd be better if you weren't, but it's still okay to be running suicides. You're just, recoil is gonna hurt you. Let me see here. I'll just preview it. Okay, Prey in the week. 5% of their max power each time a buff is nullified expires. They added that, right? That wasn't there before? 5% of their max power. That's not that bad. And just, yeah, caustic temper. Okay, and then there's the note if you crit too hard. Yeah, back blast. Yeah, I would go. Oh wait, you have Heimdall too. I just realized. Hold on. So you could use Heimdall. Do you have? Is it? I think it's Angela and Magic. Angela and Guillotine. Hold on. Let's look this up. There he is. Hela. My bad. All right, so Angela and Hela. That's right. The two cosmics and the two mystics are together. All right, so Angela and Hela. Do you have either of those champs? I mean, Angela could do it on her own. Unless I missed it, I don't think I saw those champs. So yeah, I would say Hyperion. But again, they're nerfing it. I don't know if they're changing that fight, but they're nerfing that content in like 2 weeks. So I would just chill out if you're not in a rush. You're not really going to get anything in particular for taking down that Sinister unless you are also planning on going all the way to the Grandmaster. Alright, Dominique sending over a euro. Thank you very much. Say what up, BG? I got a skill 3 to 4 gem from Act 7. Which skill champs would you consider taking a rank 4? Kingpin would be probably my #1 option, personally. I don't know. I would consider a bunch of them, but before I even get into these champions, like, what are your goals in the game? Because that's what I recommend thinking about, is whatever your goals are, that's going to dictate who you want to rank. Because I don't know if you care about prestige at all, but one of the first few champs I would rank up for prestige, would have been Thor Ragnarok. But now that I'm not in Alliance anymore, I don't care about that so much. So, actually, Fury would maybe be the #1 option. I would probably say Fury. He seems really good in Battlegrounds. Pretty annoying to have to fight, and of course, depending on the nodes, he's also more than capable on offense as well. So yeah, I feel like my top two would be. Actually, let's add a third one there in Mole God. I feel like these would be my top three. In no particular order: Kingpin, Mole God, and Fury. And then there's some other ones depending on what your preferences are. Shang-Chi, Falcon. Honestly, even this guy right here, I feel like he's super annoying in Battlegrounds. I'd consider taking up Killmonger. Maybe not right away, but yeah. Those are the ones I would probably say. Dante Corpse sent over another buck. Thank you, dude. Let me get back into this arena here. Saying I want to rush before they nerf it. Ah, okay. Well, I hate to say it, but they nerfed it once already. So it might be too late for that. But yeah, I would say that Hyperion is more than capable. That's who I would go with personally. Kurz, what up, Kurz? By the way, Dante, thank you for another buck. Kurz with the 21 months. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, I got into a fight today. Uh-oh. Whatever that first grader totally deserved it. Wow. What'd you do, man? Steal their crayons? Anyways, I love you. P.S. How come you don't say my messages in an accent? In an accent? What kind of... I've never heard you talk before. I don't know how you sound. I feel like it would definitely come across the wrong way if I tried. I feel like that would be a mistake for me to try. But Kurz, dude, thank you for the 21 months. Appreciate that continued support, man. BG, can we have Weapon X on the loyalty store? Are you asking like I make the decisions? Like I would make that call to be like, sure, I'll put him in there. I don't actually work for Kabam. I can't do it. I don't expect him to be in the loyalty store anytime soon. Weapon X is like a trophy champ that Kabam is gonna keep teasing as like a top reward for the gifting event, or maybe some other way that they could, make some good bucks off of Weapon X. Which, by the way, this is not me complaining. I think that's what they should do. There's certain things that, as much as I have complained about certain things being for sale and other things not being for sale, I like that Weapon X was a trophy champ, but then also a low chance in other ways. And it'll probably continue to become a higher chance as time goes on. Brian, I have an actual question today, Tom. I swear, this better actually be a question. Don't you dare lead with that lie if this is not a question. Which I know is a surprise, but anyway, I'll give it a nudge. Give it a nudge. Brian Grant, is mayonnaise an instrument? Okay. Yes, Tom. Honestly, a better comment than I usually get from you, so I'll take it. We form a squad called the Rockies and rob banks. If we all look like The Rock, how could they ever pin it down to one of us? Dude, that would be even worse, though. You would get, like, framed. It would be like it'd almost be like a reality show where, okay, so if there was a bunch of us that looked like The Rock, there'd be like an alliance created, not an MCOC alliance, but like a reality show alliance, where they try to, pin it on whichever one of us the rest of the group doesn't like. I can't take that chance. There's too high a chance I'd end up in jail. Oh, I see what occurs. Sometimes just because you say certain people's messages in certain ways, they always sound so cool. Oh, okay. That's what you mean. I thought you meant like I was gonna try to sound like you reading out your message. I don't know. I don't do that with a lot of people. There's definitely a few, but I don't know how it starts. All right, it just kind of happens. I don't know. To give Tom credit, that is indeed a question. That's true. Technically, I didn't lie. That's also true. I hope this time they will add platinum pool parts in GGCs. Am I right? You know, I kind of forgot about Plat Pool. I wonder when the next time they're gonna, you know, bring back his parts. From now on, I'm calling it that instead of the cards. Sounds better, the parts. BG, you think Black Panther Civil War would be annoying for Battlegrounds? Not really. I mean, annoying, yes, but like, not annoying enough. I know his Reflect Stun really can be deadly at times. Yeah, but I don't know. There's a lot of really good mutant attackers and like a lot of good mutant champions to have on your team. Some of which just completely play around his abilities. And then there's also just ways to play around it by blocking and baiting out heavies. You can still parry just when he doesn't have his, you know, armor ups, because he doesn't always have the armor ups. There's a lot of good mystic champions that would nullify his armor ups. I think he gets countered too easily. So I don't think, at least, he would be insane for Battlegrounds, but I also don't know for sure. EG, when are you going to protest in Kabam HQ's building? I still want to visit Kabam one day. I'm a little afraid that they wouldn't want me there anymore. I don't know. I mean, all the people I talk to, they're still super nice, but you get the feeling like it's because they have to be, right? Like like, have I said too much that they don't like me anymore? Maybe they never did. I don't know. But I feel like in particular I've complained more than ever about things, whereas before it was like, why is there no 6-star Sig Stones or you know, I don't know. But I still want to go there. I still really like all the devs. BG, you aren't bald if you have hair. Of course. When did I ever say I was bald? Bring back his parts for Brian. They have been private too long. Wow. Also, take the last 3 words of your sentence there, LaFleur, and that's a pretty good name. Maybe that's do you already have a wrestling name? Maybe that could be your no, I guess I mean, you'd maybe want to be kind of lanky for that name. I was implying something else, of course. But yeah. If you're handsome, Brian. Also last. See, this is why I can't stay mad at Tom. I'm mad that I can't stay mad at Tom. It's actually making me mad that I can't stay mad at you. Fine. All right, let's see. What is it? Brian, my girlfriend wants me to blow cold... Wait, what? Girlfriend wants me to blow cold air on her anytime she overheats. But honestly, I'm not a fan. Thanks, Tom. Compliments be damned. You're taking the lap. Boo, dude. Ugh. If it doesn't pay you, your subs, who cares? Oh, I've never held back my opinions. Ever. In this game. About, you know, the things I like and things I don't like. I care, I guess. I care, but I can't stop. Because, like, I mean, most people, I think most people want to be liked, right? By most people. Not, you know, of course, some people you don't care about. Some people you're like, I don't care what you think of me. I didn't want to be your friend in the first place. You know, that kind of thing, right? There's definitely a good amount of those people that I don't care about. But dude, I mean, I want to be a game dev. Not even at Kabam. That was an odd thing that popped up because of the pandemic. It was never about wanting to be a game dev for Kabam. But I want to be a game dev, so I respect game devs. It's like if you were someone in here wanted to be an architect before, so you'd probably have a little bit more respect for like your fellow architects or something, right? So yeah, I would want them to like me, but I also understand if they don't, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But it's just one of those things where, like, I'll never truly know. There'd be no way for me to know. "20 years from now, if I run into them and I stopped playing MCOC, they stopped working on MCOC, they're not even at Kabam anymore, I wonder what would happen if they're just like, oh, you. I remember you. Now I could tell you what I really think about you." Brain 38 BG matches and 22 Nimrod bans. Dang, dude. Nimrod getting banned out. Okay. Respected for your opinions and likes are totally different. You don't personally attack them as people. Yeah. I don't know. It's not a big deal at the end of the day. It was just something that came to mind because someone brought it up. It's not. I don't think about it all the time or anything. Just every once in a while, I'm like, I wonder. But, oh well. I actually, man. I think man. I was going to say my approach to the game today will lead to me being less complainy because I'm not going to care necessarily about some of the stuff that would have affected me in the past. But so far that hasn't really held true. I still complained about Act 8, even though I didn't touch Act 8. I still complained about other things. So I don't know. Anyway, I can't wait to do the next new account challenge because I feel like that's the time when I'm most happy playing MCOC. I was happy tonight too, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, most happy playing MCOC, new account challenge. That's when I really feel like, okay, it's pure enjoyment, pure fun. I don't even have to think about any of the downsides. I love every minute of it, you know? All right, anyway, it's pretty late, so I'm going to head on out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last stream before my trip, so what is this tangent about? I don't even know, ProCube. Tomorrow's last night before my trip, so I'll see you guys then, and yeah, just going to chill out, do some arena grinding, I think. So, yeah. All right. I will, to the person that just got timed out, you gotta stop. I'm gonna ban you next time. You're just spamming the same message. So if I see it again, or the mods see it, you could just ban that person. You're more than welcome in this stream, of course. But you don't need to keep spamming the same message. That is a personal thing too. So that's your warning. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to stay, but not if you keep doing that. Okay, anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Before I go, though, shout out to the Godfather for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you to everyone else as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody. Wait. This is a long message from LaFleur. I feel like I have to read it. PG, you, sir, are a good dude. You got such a following that has fueled many others to keep going to MCOC solely because they're sub to you. Ah, crap. I almost wish I didn't read this message. LaFleur, this is too nice. I can't take compliments like this, man. Solid. Here it comes. Effing work. Cheers. Damn you, LaFleur. Let's get a beer. All right. Later, guys. Hey, what's up, Frojo? ABG, I heard you're the stunt double for Thor. Message retracted. All right. Now, good night.